say that I would keep it. The last time I was somewhere and they gave me back way too much change, I've changed ways, man. I was like, you gave me like, because I'm thinking to myself, this person's gonna get fired. They didn't look too bright, and I was like, I gave you a 20, you gave me back change for 100. I was like, here, take your money back. You're gonna get fired today, you dummy.
I have a now when you said you did this, did you notice that the person, were they a nice person or were they kind of rude?
They didn't chastise me. They were like,
no. I mean, before this happened, like when you got your order, say it was at Starbucks and you ordered a coffee.
This was like at Marshall's. I think,
were they friendly?
No, they were fine.
I was watching on Brain Games. They did a study of this, and they
love that show.
They tested a barista who was on the phone and had a bad attitude, and they tested the same person but with a good attitude and friendly. And it was like something like 80% difference of whether people would give the money back or not.
Oh yeah, I mean, it reminds me of scenarios that people propose to you that could be something crazy. So this is a scenario I want to play for you. Ready?
This is the Reverend Joey T's scenarios that require much discussion. In this episode, the Reverend Joey T paints a scenario for John Wilson of the United Kingdom. Is it a good idea or a bad idea? You be the judge.
Let me ask you, John. I mean, you know that like you've had friends that are less liable to deal with drinking. They can't handle it as much, and you had some friends that can, probably drink like a case of beer and let it roll, man. So I had this idea. What I think we should do here in America is you should show up at the DMV the day you're getting your license. You bring a 12-pack with you, and you drink a 12-pack and you drive around through a little course, man. And after like the 5th beer, when you wreck, they actually give you a breathalyzer, and that there is your exact limit for alcohol, right?
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. I don't know how we can judge everybody to a .08.
What is this lady doing
when
outside?
I got a brother that can drink one beer and will like run into a fucking mall, and then I got me that
wait, run into a mall? Is it running or run-in isn't with a car?
With a car.
Holy shit!
Yeah. No.
That really happened, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, his brother is cray-cray. Wow, we've clearly had a lot of time to prepare for this show. We've got a lot of different segments going on.
Dude, I told you I was up till 3 a.m., right?
Nice job, dude.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're going to jump to a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll start the second half of the program. Oregon in the news for several different stories. Target in trouble for objectifying women. And a Romanian vampire that wants you to pay to enter a concert in your own blood.
Ooh.
Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Comrade, are you a wealthy man like myself, afraid to commit a marriage, fearful you wind up in courtroom next to Heather Mills? You work hard all your life, why you should forfeit half of your rubles if it doesn't work out, huh? At Glorious 5-year plan, mail order brides, you will not have to pay arm and leg if marriage crumbles like Soviet Republic. My name is Boris Kuznetsov. I am previous owner of professional KHL hockey team in greatest league in the world. During my time as owner of Dimitrovgrad Dictators, I realized some of business principles found in sports could be applied to love life. In Russian KHL, if you invest in players who no longer perform, we let contract expire. We do not do the same in marriage. Why? At Glorious 5-year plan, mail order brides, we arrange union between shrewd single businessmen with eager young women from Eastern Europe. Take the lovely Svetlana from Siberia. This mobile 19-year-old farm girl is ready to please even the most elderly of men for rich Western lifestyle. After 5 years, the contract expires with renewal option. If she keeps icing the puck, she's out of luck, you know what I mean, huh? She don't want to go back to Siberia. It's as cold as walrus nipple. Or how about for you, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Katerina, who is former Soviet gymnast who just got released from corrective labor camp after 10-year sentence for making Russia look like toothless babushka in the 2002 Summer Olympic Games. Imagine what this little tart will do to your balance beam for a taste of Western freedom, huh? At Glorious 5-year plan, we pride ourselves on gorgeous collective of eligible and desperate women. So why not call me, Boris, at 1-800-RED-WIFE for free consultation. Come, be part of the people's revolution against conventional matrimony. And remember, at Glorious 5-year plan, we might be Russian, but we don't believe in redistribution of wealth. Ah, okay.
Hey, it's Harry Carey here. Have you lost a loved one? Perhaps a beloved pet? Well, I can get you in touch with Automelda and Little Bubbles. Then all you gotta do is call 1-800-ASK-HARRY, and I got you covered. Your deceased loved ones will be nothing more than a phone call away with Harry Carey's Liaisons to the Dead. Call me now at 1-800-ASK-HARRY. Here's Charlie from Toronto.
Harry Carey got me in touch with my Uncle Abe, and I found out he was the Sausage King of Chicago.
Then there's John from Salt Lake City.
My Meemaw Agnes told me where to find a fortune she had hidden from a bank robbery she had done in the early 40s.
So call me now and get in touch with your loved ones at 1-800-ASK-HARRY. That's 1-800-ASK-HARY.
I'm Edna Garrett of the Facts of Life. I'm listening to the Cranial Emission Show, and I can't believe it. I just got Joe standing up peeing. Girls, boys.
Welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, folks. Actually, you know, it's funny. I introed the wrong segment. I skipped ahead to the next segment on the intro prior to the break.
Did you?
No, I did. I apologize for that. So everything that I promo before the break will be next break.
Liar!
Sorry about that. But, you know, we were
Burn him!
We're so hungry here. This is Ben Charles,
I'm starving.
Miguel Hito, the C Squared. We're suffering right now. We are food deprived.
I ate before I came.
It's making us a little.
Wasn't pie, was it?
No.
that cub. He's such a cub. But we are broadcasting live from ESB where the lovely Nicole just brought me a beer. You can find this brewery here in Tampa, Florida, 333 North Falkenberg Road, Sweet D.
Oh.
Ooh, Sweet D.
407.
I'm going to bone
There's
that one
about
later.
10, 11 different beers to choose from behind the bar. So go and ask the lovely Nicole if you come on up here to pour you a pint of one of ESB's finest. If you like the show, you want to be a part of it, you want to call in, you can do so, 813-438-6068. Go to cranialmissions.com. Check out the goddamn website. It is beautiful. Guys, we were talking about food, and I'm going to kill you to death with a little bit more food. As far as the topic is concerned, we were talking about Bojangles, from that to Waffle House. Now, when you get drunk, is there any place better to go than Waffle House? You know,
the WH, dude.
Dude,
No.
you get your Grand Slam, you get your
That's
your,
Denny's.
Your All-Star. I'm sorry, you're right.
There you go.
Yeah, you get your All-Star, you get your chopped, covered, smothered.
You get
Chunked, scattered.
Yes.
Burt's Chili. They're the leading seller of T-bone steaks. What?
Oh, wow, yes. I mean, I love me some Waffle House, guys. I love it when I'm drunk at night. I love it in the morning when I'm hungover. But I don't love it to use it as a way to babysit my kids so I can go to the bar across the street. A Florida mother arrested this past Monday after leaving 3 children unattended at a Waffle House while she went drinking across the street at Wild Wing Cafe. Police were called to the Waffle House about midnight Sunday after employees and customers reported that 2 12-year-olds and an 11-year-old had been left alone at the restaurant and were crying at the parking lot. And just before you can even ask me, no, it's not my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. That was low blow. That was well done. Well done.
Oops.
You know what that makes me want to do? Drink a beer out of an aluminum can. Bud Light.
Aluminum bottle.
Bud Light. There was this man. His name was Brady. And the sorry. Anyways.
I wish somebody would leave me at a Waffle House right now.
You know, I really wish.
So
If there's anybody wants to go get us food, you will be paid handsomely in beer. Just saying. Anyone?
And
No?
entertainment.
Yeah. Okay. But I would leave my kids there for that. I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
So you'd leave your kids at a Waffle House so you go across the street and drink?
Allegedly.
You don't have any kids.
I do. I dropped them off at the pool. We got Jesus Julio sitting
It's better than being left at a Walmart.
Ooh, that is true.
It is better than being left at a Walmart. Case in point, and I appreciate the segue, my friend. Look, you're hanging out with your best buddy. He gets shot. Now, your buddy gets shot. This again in Florida.
What? Really?
Yeah. Well, are you really surprised?
I just cry.
Now, your buddy gets shot. Where are you taking him?
Walmart.
Well, that's where this guy took him. He didn't leave him at a hospital. Instead, he dropped him off in Miramar in front of a Walmart and left him there.
Miramar's a great town.
Is it really?
No, not really.
No, it's in South Florida.
I have a feeling they left him at the Walmart because there was probably
bunch of snooty rich
some crimes going on in the middle of that.
Oh, what?
But
I got shot. Probably crime. I'm weighing out the possibilities. Yep, definitely crime being committed.
Now, what are the odds that the Walmart greeter knows how to apply a suture?
No.
Not
Are
very
you kidding me?
He didn't. I'm not saying.
Okay.
No, he didn't. I'm just saying. What are the odds?
You never know.
I know how to do.
Walmart hires veterans.
I took combat suturing.
Did you?
No, but I do know how to sew a wound with a needle and thread. I can do that, and I would do that.
Useful.
Thank you.
So if I get shot, then Jesus should not drop me off at Walmart. Instead, he should drop me off at your house.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
As long as you're not bleeding that bad. If you are, I'm going to keep you outside and do it outside.
Can I really trust you to fix my gunshot wound?
I will do my very best to keep it clean, and I will try to extract the bullet, and then I will sew you the cup.
I mean, I know I can certainly trust you to plug my hole. But
hey, some of us have to be power tops, Ben. Wow.
Oh,
rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole. All right, move on.
Well, I would say if I had to be dropped off.
Sorry.
If I had to be dropped off at the hospital, I would at least hope that the hackers who hacked my car would know how to drive me there.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe his car got hacked and he got dropped off at the Walmart.
This is a story of a pair of security experts.
Man named Brady. Who drinks aluminum cans of Budweiser.
Showed the dangers of Fiat Chrysler automobiles, and they basically took control of a Jeep on the highway, and they were able to hack into the Jeep's control while one of the guys was driving it, and they could access the steering, the brakes, the gas. They even put their picture up on the info center the screen. Yeah, they were able to basically hack the entire car, replace everything in it. And apparently other cars have been able to be hacked before, but that was by plugging in directly to the car. There are some Fords, the Ford Escape and the Toyota Prius, they could hack by if they were in the car and could wire into it. This was all done remotely. It probably has to do with new cars these days having the 4G or the Wi-Fi capabilities.
Right.
They were able to hack into the car and take complete control of it.
The first time I saw the car hacking thing was they were at like Daytona Speedway or one of the motorways, and they had the car going along, and these guys hacked into it from the grandstand.
Yeah,
and were able to jam the brakes on. And this was just a basic test to see if these cars could become hackable. And this was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, well, that was because of the electronic anti-lock brakes and stuff like that, or that automatic braking system that cars now have to keep from rear-end collisions.
The computer ABS one.
Yeah, this one, they actually were able to adjust the radio, air conditioning, steering wheel, and brakes, and like I said, had a picture of themselves put up on the screen. They were able to take full control of the vehicle.
As the great Tony James from Carnage Pod would say, unbelievable.
So they hack into this thing. They're changing the air conditioning. They're changing the stereo. They put a picture up on the nav screen, I'm assuming. If I'm driving this car, imagine you're driving your car, all of a sudden someone hacks into it. The air conditioning's changing. It's going from a heater to cool air.
You feel like you're on menopause.
Yeah, right. You're having hot flashes.
Tony, what's her name? I drive a fast car.
You're listening to Tracy Chapman. All of a sudden, the music changes, and you're listening to the Lawrence Welk Band.
Hold on, I think the Cub here just baited us into a three-way unison of Tracy Chapman.
I almost got you, but Ben told me not to sing today.
I was
calling for it. That was a good placement, though.
I was talking about how you were able to get us all to know who Tracy Chapman was on command.
And there's a picture on your nav of you sitting in the toilet dropping a deuce. Just out of nowhere. You're just like, what?
And that's actually, I got a picture that I'm going to post on the Cranial Emissions website of me that looks like I'm about to kiss you.
As you're driving away with them hacking your car, you have a feeling that you belong, and you also have a feeling that you could be someone.
But do you remember when I was young? I was driving in that car.
Remember when I was young?
Where you going?
Drove so fast, felt like I was young.
You had a ticket to get us out of here?